If we don't do anything else, we are going to be together. All right, let's go.
All right, howdy folks, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Texas A&M NCAA 11 Dynasty. So this week's opponent is going to be Arkansas State. Hopefully it goes way better than than last week. I just got destroyed, just obliterated by Arkansas in the Old Southwest Classic. Now, it looks like Arkansas State is rated with a D-, and you can't even see it fill up in their bars. So that's pretty bad. So if I lose against these guys, then there's absolutely no hope whatsoever. So let's go ahead and jump into this game. Looks like they're going to be running a multiple offense. Nothing I haven't seen. Go ahead and send out a link in the Discord to see if anybody wants to hang out for a while. I do have my lucky cup. It's not really lucky, but it's a pretty nice one. Keeps everything nice and cold. I guess if you have a hot drink, it'll keep it hot too.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and I'm joined by the former quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. And we'll also hear from Aaron Andrews in a bit. We're in Jonesboro, Arkansas, home to ASU Stadium, where there's a feeling of anticipation for this college football game.
All right. Let's see. We'll just go tails. And we're going to kick that ball.
Jenkins is lined up to kick this one off, and you can feel the
and we are off.
The start of this game.
Arkansas State with the all-black uniforms and the red trim.
And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line.
Red and black is always a good combo. All right, so starting out,
They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line.
Let's see what the DC says we should do.
Back to pass. Short over the middle. They'll bring him down right around the 28-yard line.
Second and 5, just a 5-yard gain.
You don't have to throw it deep to have success. Any sort of completion can help boost an offense's confidence.
Let's see what we got. Say a run.
Back to pass.
Ah, that was my guy.
Right to his fullback. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on second down.
All right, let's see if Ben Ward can get past the offensive line here.
Matthews steps back to pass.
And they caught it. Impressive catch.
Yeah, a little bit too much air under that throw, but this receiver has the balance you need to bring in those high passes.
Throws a strike over the middle. And they make the stop at the 20.
It's kind of hard to steer these players.
Down the field, but he played it safe instead, and that's one of the keys to winning ball games.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. On the ground, up the middle. He makes
I knew that was a run. Watching for the run. Make sure the gaps are filled.
From the 18-yard line.
Let's see.
And the snap goes to the back.
Come on.
Swings it out left to the halfback. And he's pushed out of bounds, setting up a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, that was a pretty nice toss for a running back. He's going to get some congratulations on the sideline for that one.
Even though Arkansas State is rated D-, they are finding their way to the red zone.
Matthews has completed every pass this drive. Second down.
Hopefully we can hold him here. Get Ratliff on this outside blitz. The screen.
Looks middle, got his back. Can't wrap him up. And down he goes at the 1. That's a gain of 8.
Okay, so we're gonna go goal line, make sure
this is where the
they don't go up the middle.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 1. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Option.
Here.
Nobody was over there.
No need to pitch it as the quarterback's able to run it in.
I'll tell you what.
Good call. All right.
They'll start at the 38-yard line. Give to the tailback. Tackle made at the 46. Roach gains around 8 yards.
These guys are nothing like Arkansas.
46-yard line. It's
Arkansas
down.
was block shedding immediately.
Again with a carry.
Come on, come on.
He's tackled right around the 48-yard
At least they got the first down.
The defense wasn't fooled by the counterplay there, but they were still able to pick up the first down.
Hands off and not much room there as they try to work the left side. Roach.
Right, it's gonna go. Let's work a short pass here.
This linebacker's had a couple years of experience, and he's really solidified himself as a reliable tackler, as you can see from that last stop.
Oh, that was.
Throws out and threw his
Well, I did throw it a little bit to the left, but he still dropped it. So.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 42. Ward drops to throw.
Come on, come on. There we go.
Gets it out to the wideout, and he's got the first. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the
Good
6-yard
catch.
line.
This is a great pitch and catch combination, and they hook up here for a big-time game.
Shoo, worried about that safety up there.
First and goal from the 5, and looking to cap this off with a touchdown. This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. He gets another carry. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
I know Chris Roach has the
4
muscle to
yards
get
on
in
that
there.
play. Second down and goal. 2 yards to the end zone. They put everyone up on the line.
I'm going to go left on this one.
On the ground with the tailback.
That was a very good all-around.
Turned out to be the
running,
right call.
Blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
Texas A&M to kick this one off. Harris fields it at the 11. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Let's find out if the defense has made any adjustments.
Let's find out if the defense has made any adjustments. Let's turn it over to the DC, see what he says. Cover 3?
At the 28.
I guess so. Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Matthews on first down. Looking for his man, incomplete.
Sometimes when you throw it that hard, you can't control the
Cover
accuracy
3
all that
again.
well. He'll get it under control, though, in time.
Say they call run.
Here's the option. Tackled after a decent pickup.
Third and
About 6 yards on
4.
the play.
Let's go cover
4
1.
yards away here on third down.
Gotta be careful with the run game out of the spread formations.
Makes the first down catch. Brought down around the 46-yard line.
Besides going deep on the fade, the slant route is probably the most commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new set of downs every time.
Ooh, and they got him in the backfield.
You know, these backwards plays can have a psychological impact. It can damage a team's confidence if it keeps happening.
From the 49-yard line, it's second down. He throws it.
Where's that going? Nowhere.
The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
With this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
We're going to go 2 men under from the dime. 3 men down. And a linebacker blitz.
Back to pass.
Man.
They'll bring him down at the 34.
Good movement in the pocket by the QB, getting away from the rush.
What you like to see out of a young quarterback. Just has to ignore the pressure and get the ball out of there on time.
Strings it out left, and he stopped right away. It looked like they picked up a yard or a little less.
The middle linebacker came on a blitz.
Looks like
and
they're
did a
still
great
in
job
a
of blowing up
4
that run.
wide set.
The ball pops free.
Oh, did I get it?
Thing they got the ball back.
No.
That fumble could have really cost him.
It's going to keep hammering away.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 24.
Come on.
He fires left side. Picked off.
Nice pick. I got to come back. No chance for return, but we do have possession of the ball.
But it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
We've got a 1st and 10.
All right, so just like that, we snatched the ball away from Arkansas State. Set it up for another Aggie drive.
The halfback with a carry. And he's tackled around the 35-yard line.
He gets another set of downs and, more importantly, opens up a whole host of play calling possibilities for the coaching staff.
Roach will run it again. And down he goes at about the 49.
They've obviously found a formula for moving the ball against this defense. Let's see if any adjustments are made before their backs are really against the wall.
Ooh, that guy got flipped. That's a touchdown. Maybe. Spin? No.
And they finally bring him down.
Called touchdown a little too soon. I saw that open field, and I thought I was going to go off to the races. All right, now it looks like Chris Wilson is in at halfback. He's our speedy back, so let's see if he can't break into the secondary with some speed. Get a good block.
It's the tailback. He's into the open field.
Good spin and first down.
And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up.
All right, Chris Roach is back in. That means we're going back to
It's 1st and
power.
10, and they continue to work the ball downfield. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. Hand off on the counter.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Aggies. That gives them another touchdown to go along with the one he scored earlier.
Celebratory sip of water.
To the end zone. That's 2 rushing scores for him on the day, and you have to love the way he's been running the ball all game.
When in doubt, just give the ball to Chris Roach. He'll find a way to get it into the end zone.
extra point. So we take a moment here. Let's check out the drive.
All right. Looks like they're getting the fullback back into the game. So
They're about
let's go 4-3
here on second down. Complete, brought down, nothing doing. Nowhere to go.
3rd and 4.
Pass completion. Here's 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 49.
All right, it's a run. No.
Caught by the tight end, past the marker. Tackle made right around the.
They make it look so easy.
A part of any quarterback's arsenal should be the ability to sell the run with a good fake.
All right, they're going 4 wide, so I'm going to go dime 3-2-6, 2-man under, back to the mid linebacker blitz.
Matthews gets the ball.
We blew that play up. We Tecmo guessed that play.
You're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
Hey, if you're in the chat, say hello. Love to say hi.
From the 30-yard line, second down.
Ooh, I got blocked. That's okay. Got him anyway.
They got 4 yards on that one.
Three wide receivers. Let's go cover one. Press. Let's see. Screen.
And he's going to be sacked.
I'm really not so sure what he's waiting.
I think that was a screen.
Some open receivers. He's going to have to pin that one.
That or I just got to the QB real quick. One of the two. All right, so that's a field goal. Let's try to return this field goal.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long.
They had the power, but not the accuracy.
Every time you have a chance to finish a drive with points, you've got to capitalize. That time, they couldn't come through.
And our score, Texas A&M 14, Arkansas State 7. Here's the halfback. They go to the left for a nice gain. The tailback picks up a solid 7 yards on the count.
Whoops.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3
See if I can't run for a touchdown here. They're a little heavy on the weak side. Let's try to flip it.
Takes it wide. He's got the corner. Has some daylight. He gets hit out of bounds at the
Good run.
45-yard line. Make it a 100-yard
That's pretty typical
rushing.
for Chris Roach out of this formation.
Clever he is at allowing the play to take shape before he makes his move. That shows vision and maturity.
Texas A&M is up 7.
Instead of going left to right, we're going to go up the middle.
Wilson takes it up the middle. He's taken down at the 32-yard line.
When you're running the ball for big chunks of yards like that,
Let's see if I can't give the tight end a little pass. Actually, a big pass here. Is he going to be open?
They'll throw on first down. Wide open. He drops it.
Robertson, the tight end, was not open. I passed it to Weber, and he drops it.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32.
That's been the story with my wide receivers as of late, unfortunately.
Feeds it to the back. Runs outside for a nice gain. Roach gains 7 yards on that play. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Run 'em again. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal.
All right.
Texas
I'm going to try a little quick pass to the tight end or Wilson, the halfback here.
Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. He's going to try and scramble.
Or I'll just take it in myself.
He's got it. Touchdown.
He had the wherewithal to see the open space in front of him, and he just kept on zooming until he hit
Celebratory drink of water. Not really, I'm just thirsty. So I was hoping I could get a receiver to break off. It looks like... So nobody was open right here. Right here. I probably could have tossed it to Robertson, the tight end. But it was a little dangerous because Boward was on the move, and I don't know if Boward would have tossed it behind him. Thankfully, Boward was able to get it in.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the drive summary. Second and 2.
Whoops, I simmed an 8-yard rush.
Heading for the corner. And he's tackled around the 49-yard line. Broussard picks him up around 7 yards with that catch.
Nice protection, a good pass, and even a better catch. You can't ask for much more than that.
Doty gets the ball. They'll bring him down at the 42-yard line. 9-yard pickup.
If they're going 4 wide, it's time for some dime 3-2-6 action.
Ball on the 42.
Somebody was injured. I didn't see the injury. Oh, I missed that one.
Fires out quickly to the tailback. Tackle at the 38-yard line. Doty picks up about 4 yards with a catch.
He did a really good job of standing in against the rush and getting the ball right to the receiver's
So now they're going
hands.
5 wide.
The halfback with a carry. Nice run, and he's brought down. Doty gets 6
2
yards on the
fullbacks,
carry.
2 tight ends.
Second and 4. Ball on the 32. Handoff, and he's met
3rd and
immediately.
2.
And they pick up 2 yards.
The defense brought pressure up front and totally overwhelmed the offensive line. That one was doomed from the start.
Got him.
Takes it, and he's tackled short.
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
4th down, and the field goal unit's
Now
out.
let's try to return this field goal.
48-yarder. It's up. No
And that
good.
kicker has power, but he's missed
Well,
both
no
of them
luck
off
for
to the
kicker
left.
as he misses his opportunity to tack 3 points on the board. Still, our score, Texas A&M 21, Arkansas State 7.
All right.
Drops back to pass. Tipped away. From their own 31-yard line. Second down.
Uh-oh.
Hands off left, and they got him behind the line.
I don't think the play developed.
Okay, so this is not going very well. This is a blitz, I bet.
He's scrambling. He's knocked out of bounds around the 33-yard line. An incredible series for the defense, and they get him out.
Well, good on the defense. Probably should have just ran the clock out. But now we do a 27-yard punt.
From their own 40-yard line. First down. He drops back. He's got it with room to run. And down he goes around the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this defense better start to get pressure on the quarterback. They're giving him way too much time back there to throw the football.
Okay, so
The offense calls a timeout. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Rodriguez looking to throw on first down.
Well, that went nowhere.
From the 50, it's second down. Looking to throw.
Ah, they got it.
And that's a first down. The offense calls a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Rodriguez
Come on.
back to pass. He's taken down.
Did trip the QB, but did not sack him.
That innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible. You don't see it from every receiver, but this guy's got it.
Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. An excellent pass to the wideout for 6.
That wide receiver had his eyes on the end zone the second.
Well, that one looked easy. Don't want to do anything too crazy.
They'll set up shop at the 25-yard line. It's first and 10.
So I do get the ball back.
Rose, and he's right there to
Forgot about the Superman linebackers.
Didn't have much of a chance to make a play on the ball, so credit the defender for breaking it up.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 25.
Now let's see if we can't get a big run here.
The halfback with a carry. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The offense calls a timeout. From their own 22-yard line. Third down. Texas A&M up 7 points.
Try a flip.
And they'll run him again. Breaks one, and he's tackled around the 24-yard line.
They might have been able to catch the defense off guard with a play action.
The offense will start at the 44-yard
So
line.
they got 7 seconds.
We've got a first and 10.
Get off me.
To the air on
Come
first
on.
down. Throws a laser across the middle. Tackle at the 43-yard line. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Texas A&M 21,
Thankfully they ran out of
Arkansas
time.
State 14.
One out of 5. Passing stats are terrible.
This drive will start at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Come on, forward.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. Roach picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6. Ball on their own 43. Scrambling around.
Anybody? God.
Just throws this one away. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball
3rd
on
and
the
6.
43-yard line.
God.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Come on.
Throws complete and he stopped immediately. Nothing doing for the offense, and it's 4th down.
Come on.
And it's
I think
the
I can
offense
outmuscle
that takes
Arkansas
the
State.
field on 4th down. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. He makes it
Just
up to
barely,
the
but we got it.
It's a risk when you go for it here on 4th down, but they converted with a good hard run.
I'm gonna try a play action pass here. See what happens.
catches it, and that's that's all. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
You get 6 yards, and that makes picking up a first down very reasonable.
Second and 4. Ball on the 44. Texas A&M is up by a touchdown. Tosses left. Brought down at the 44-yard line.
Not a single yard.
On the toss. From the 44-yard line, it's third down. Texas A&M is up a score. Feeds it to the back.
Got it.
Go to the left for a nice gain.
Good.
4 yards there on the carry.
All right, that was close.
And it's good for a first down.
A little bit of over pursuit by the defense gave him.
Let's try a little rollout play action. See if I can't make a big throw.
Fakes it
I'll
and
just run it in this gap here.
Slides down. So they go on the ground and pick up another first
Nobody was quite open, and it's like they were running man, so I'll just take the gap.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. First down. Another run. Tackle at the 29.
Didn't quite get past him.
Going nowhere on that counter. It's second and 10. He's looking to pass. Looks for the tight end, but they can't hook up.
I think the secondary caught a break there with that ball being overthrown to the tight end. I know he's a big fella, but he's still a playmaker, and that had big play written all over it.
Ward adjusts the play at the line. Drops back to pass. He's going to try and scramble.
This is stupid.
And he just gets rid of it.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Well, that's a tough break for these guys who were looking to put 3 points up on the board. So our count is
Probably should just ran it forward a couple of yards.
Arkansas State 14.
Celebratory drink of water, I guess. That was crappy.
They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
I don't like that I'm barely getting past Arkansas State. Option.
They'll run the option.
Ah, suckers.
And now he's got room to run. And he's tackled around the 47-yard line. From their own 47-yard line. First down. And down he goes at the 37.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Drops back to pass.
Got him. Fumble. Man, two drop fumbles, or 2 fumbles that I wasn't able to get.
So the sack makes this a second and long.
Second and 16.
Back to pass.
Get him. Okay, throws it away. Third and 16.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 27.
Let's try to get to the QB here. Boom. Unblocked. Got him.
And that's the 5th time he's gotten to the quarterback this year.
He's taken a lot of pressure off the defensive secondary by getting to the quarterback so much. He's been a real star on this defense.
Ah, suckers. Come on, get him. Don't let him pass that. No.
And it's incomplete. There's a missed opportunity by
That was
the
way
offense.
too close.
They'll start at the
Way too
49-yard
close.
line. It's the tailback.
Come on, get some blocks for me. There we go. That's it. He's gone.
To the 10. Touchdown A&M.
Chris
And for
Roach.
His good day just became a great day with his 3rd touchdown.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times.
All right. We get to see him run to the sideline. So much fun. Cool. Okay, so
They'll set up shop at the 41.
good capitalizing on a turnover.
Hands it to the back. He's taken down at the 47. What a run.
Here they give it to the tailback and a little misdirection play, and you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
Good tackle there in space.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they looked sharp before this one even started.
Come on, come on. Get off me, get off me. Man, those freaking linemen just
I'm really liking what I see from this guy.
relentless with
Not
that
afraid to go to the air on any down.
pass blocking. Blocking, blocking, blocking. Ah, hate that. Throws
They
me
go with the
off.
option.
Come on, get this guy.
What a play, and that is 1st and goal.
All
Talk
right.
about a dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown.
Ooh,
With the pass incomplete.
threw it right to the numbers on the
But
back.
to be fair, that was pretty good coverage.
That brings up a 2nd and goal. 8 yards out.
Come on,
Tyson
get off
takes it
me.
left. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Nice run there, and this should really
Yeah.
help.
Very nice. I'll take my chances with a flip.
Little counter tries to get to the corner.
Pretty good call.
He's at midfield. He gets hit out of bounds at the 44.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment.
All right,
and
so
it
I'm
all
up by a
came together for a
touchdown.
nice
Got to be
run.
real careful with the ball here.
Here's the halfback, and he's brought down hard behind the line.
He just
2nd
timed
and
the snap count there
14.
and really made a nice play.
He's going to try and scramble. Brought down at the 44-yard line.
The quarterback
Ah,
didn't
come on. Let's see the injury. Okay, just a strained pectoral.
see the open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
He'll be
So that brings us to the end
ready
of the
for the
quarter.
next
And
quarter.
At the end of 3, our score, Texas A&M 28, Arkansas State 21.
No, he's still injured.
3rd down now. They need to get it down to the 34. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. Another run.
Come on. Spin this guy off.
He's hit and got away. He did not get to the first
4th
down
and
mark.
1.
Impressive might be an understatement, folks. He's at 200
Let's
yards
see where
rushing.
exactly we are. Okay. 35. I think I'm gonna have to go for it here.
And when you get that kind of space, good things are going to happen.
Looks like they've
All right.
decided to go for it here. They put everyone up on the line.
There we go.
Again with the run.
All right, got the first down. I'm gonna keep bleeding the clock. So we're gonna rest Bo Ward. Keep Paul Walker in.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Keep Paul Walker in. Let's see.
They'll need to hurry to get this off. And they get nice yardage on that run. Wilson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. From the 24-yard line. Second down.
Gotta be careful. Hey, if you're in the chat, say hi. Love to interact with you.
Can't find anyone open.
Slide.
Slides down.
The defense doesn't seem to have an answer right now. They might need to change up some of their schemes.
We've got a first and 10.
Nice
Ball on
little
the
weak
14.
counter. Let's see what we got.
Their last red zone trip
Just gonna run up the
resulted in a
gut.
touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Hand off, and he's met immediately. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
And that's the freshman who got in on that tackle.
Come on,
They hand
come
it
on.
off.
First down.
What a collision.
3rd and
And they
inches.
pick up
Okay.
9 there. So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. They're crowding the line.
Come on. Come
They
on.
keep it on the ground with the tailback. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the
4th
defense
and
just steps up and
inches.
makes a play, stopping them and bringing up 4th down.
Well, I'm a touchdown ahead.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it.
No.
Everyone up on the line. The offense calls a timeout.
If I don't get this, that'd be stupid.
They're gonna
I'm just gonna go for the
easy
field
three
goal.
here. This one is from 21 yards out. And it is good.
Now I'm up 2 scores and only got 5 minutes left. That's the smarter thing to do. I do trust my run game, but there's always a chance that you're not going to get it. Always a chance.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46.
Always a chance.
He'll go ground. He's taken down.
I kinda tackled him.
7-yard line. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
And the defense had great pressure there. They blitzed the middle linebacker, and there were no holes for the halfback to run through.
He's knocked out of bounds. At about
Okay,
the
3rd and
49.
5.
Everything about that play was crisp. The route, the throw, the catch.
Try a little
That's fun to see.
Cover 2 maybe. Ooh,
This one will fall incomplete.
4th and 5. What are they going to
You
do?
know, they're liable to put the ball in the air on 3rd.
They're gonna
so
go
it's a
for
smart
it.
Play to keep your hands ready.
Come on, come on.
Matthews
Get him.
steps back to
Got
pass.
him.
And he can't get the
That's it.
pass off, and he's sacked.
I think they had to go
All right,
for it
just
given
gotta
the
run the
circumstances.
clock
They
out.
just couldn't pull it off.
The offense just wasn't able to make a play. The defense was really clutch right there. On the ground with the tailback. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
That was a great tackle. The defender seemingly came out of nowhere and put a big hit.
Pretty
on
sure
the
I
ball
can
carrier.
run the clock out on this drive.
They go with the runner. He's taken down.
They definitely keyed in on the run
These
on
guys
that
have
one.
the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
So you might have to pass it here. There we go.
Complete. He's got room. And down he goes. at the 23-yard line.
Always nervous when that ball's in the air.
To bring the heat with the outside
Almost
linebacker.
got batted down,
It was just
too.
a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
First down, 10 to go.
I only got 3 minutes to run out.
Straight run, and he's brought down in the backfield. Second down, 13 yards to go. Ball on the 25.
Okay, I'm going to flip this. Blocks, kind of.
Again with the run. Brought down at the 22-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. Third down again.
Uh-oh.
Wilson again got some open field. Touchdown.
And touchdown. I thought I was just going to straighten it out for the field goal, but looks like we got a couple good blocks.
Not a lot of time, but if they play efficiently and get a few breaks, it's definitely possible.
Nice job by the speedster, Chris Wilson.
This drive will start at the 43-yard line.
Get off me, get off me. And we got him.
He's wrapped up for the sack. How many times are they going to let this kid get to the quarterback?
You know, that's his third sack of the day. He's going to start drawing so much attention from the offensive line, it's going to free up others on defense to make plays as well. This guy is such a tenacious, fierce player.
Ooh, almost picked off.
It's like he can record sacks at will. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have
go.
never happened if the receiver would have come back to the
Let's
ball
go to the
instead of
halfback
waiting
side.
for it to fall into his lap.
Boom.
They bring the quarterback
Sack
down.
number 4.
Anybody block this guy? That was his 4th sack of the game,
Yeah.
and the offensive line is left
No way they
once
punt
again
it. You
scratching.
serious?
Tackled after a decent pickup. A pickup of 5.
All right, just got to run the clock out
Second
here.
down, 5 to go. Ball on
Maybe
their own
one more
43.
play.
Wilson takes a handoff. Jeds one tackler. He's tackled at the 49-yard line.
And we got time for one more play.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also
Nope.
great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
Celebratory drink of water from the
That's gonna do it for
A&M.
this one. Our final score: Texas A&M
Cup.
38, Arkansas State 21.
It was a win, but a little too close for my tastes. I don't like that I'm barely above
Here's
Arkansas
today's
State's
Reese's
level.
Perfect play of the game, brought to
I mean, I
you
guess
by
that makes
Reese's Peanut
sense.
Butter Cups.
I
The
am
perfect combination
rated
of
overall a
chocolate
D
and peanut butter.
minus.
Kurt, any final thoughts?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for
What's
the
going
most part.
on, gamer champ?
Arkansas State probably feels they should
I
have won
just
this game, but
finished
they just didn't
this
make enough
Arkansas
big
State
plays
game.
when they needed to.
Man, it sucks that that I can barely make it out of these games.
His great performance earns
But I got
him
some.
our
I think
player of the game.
I think there's some hope with some of the recruits coming
Texas
in.
A&M, this win puts them at 2-1, and they'll try to gain momentum early in the season. And for Arkansas
But a win's a
State,
win,
they're
so.
off to a rough 0-2 start. That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports, Aaron Andrews and Kirk Herbstreit.
A lot of
I'm
good,
Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon.
lot of
for
good
another edition
plays
of
by Ben
NCAA
Ward on the
Football 11.
defense. Got like 4 sacks, pretty good. Take a look at some of these stats, see what's up. See what we got. 4 out of 14. Clearly not a big passing game. Sometimes I pass a lot more, but as you can see clearly, a lot of work is being done on the ground. .74 total passing yards. course, I win the TOP. Oh, man. Getting hot in here. I want to advance the week a little bit just to see what's going to happen next week. We got Texas Tech. I'm interested to see where Arkansas is going to land because, man, they just destroyed me last week. Man, it was like playing Oklahoma. I also got destroyed by them last season. Just like 60-10. It was terrible. I don't even think I scored against Oklahoma. Arkansas wasn't that bad, but it was... They put up 59 points on me. I'm interested to see where they land in the SEC. Because I played number 4 Texas, and number 4 Texas last season actually wasn't that hard. And they still beat me by a couple touchdowns, but it wasn't like playing Oklahoma. Okay, so Arkansas has already lost one. I guess I just got really unlucky that game. Played some really bad games. I want to see who they lost to. What kind of playbook am I using? I'm using a 4-3 mainly. It's... I mean, I probably don't even stay in a 4-3 that much, just because a lot of teams like to use like 3 or 4 wide receiver sets. And so if you have linebackers constantly on wide receivers, you're going to get beat. Using a 4-2-5 might work. Yeah. I was using that in NCAA 07, and it seemed to work pretty good. Because it's kind of like a nickel, but you also have a lot of cornerbacks and safeties. What am I looking for? Arkansas. I might switch up my playbook. Try it out. Okay, that makes sense. They played number 1 Alabama and lost 30-0. I'll cut them some slack. Let's see. So there's the 4-2-5. Let's see how that works out. My defense is pretty weak right now. I had 2 pretty lackluster years of recruiting. Last year wasn't so bad as the one before. We got defensive end. And they're barely getting past 70. My defensive tackles are probably a little bit better than the ends. Linebackers are actually kind of weak right now. Except for Ben Ward, he's okay. So pretty weak at the linebacker position. And cornerback, which is pretty crucial. Front 4 is... I guess, if I'm running a 4-man down set, it would be Derek Dennis and Josh Jean, which 76 and 74. That's for the middle of the line, and then we got Ryan Smith at 73 and Ricky Jones at 70. So, when the defensive line is around a 70. With the tackles being a little bit better. So but my overall has actually gone up a little bit, but defense and offense is about the same. Where's my recruiting? So, let's see where this is. So I have a couple of defensive tackles coming in. This guy's a 4-star, Jared Johnson. I'm still in first place for him. So if I can keep my schedule up pretty well and, you know, impress him, I think he should be a good addition. Yeah, I can make it work. I know I can. Thing is that the difference between this game, NCAA 11, and like NCAA 14, is that the recruiting is, it seems like it's a little bit harder, because like you can recruit 4-stars as like rice in NCAA 14. So defensive tackles. I have a couple more guys coming in. I had a okay class last, or beginning of this year. Defensive end. This guy is gaining as far as interest, so that's good. So what I really need though is wide receivers too, because all my wide receivers are, I think, below a 70. Just had some pretty low recruiting years with that. So I wasn't going to play this game, but if you're going to hang around, I think I will. Finally, a home game. I'm going to rock the maroon pants. But they're going to run air raid. Problem with the air raid is that it's tough to stop because of the no huddle. No huddle is ridiculous. It's just within like a couple of plays, you got linebackers on wide receivers, and then it's just all hell from there. I think I did beat Texas Tech last year, but just barely. Texas Tech is one of those teams that is going to find a way to put 50 points on you and still lose.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me call this one is Kirk Herbstreit. And Aaron Andrews also joins us on the sidelines. We're about 100 miles away from Houston in College Station, Texas, and we're getting ready to bring you a good one.
College Station, Texas. Nice place to be. Alright, I guess this is the, what's it called? The Red River Shootout or something? I forget what this matchup is called. Or the Brazos? No. I think that's Baylor. I forget the names of all these matchups.
They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
I typically like to play as a lineman. Ooh, good hit. I like to play as a lineman because you don't less chance of messing up the play.
Well, when holding is that obvious, the official most definitely is going to bust you.
Sometimes I'll play as a linebacker. I'm in a blitz. And sometimes I'll play in the zone, but not as often.
They'll throw on 1st down.
So there's this glitch in this game where you can see it says QB2.
It's second
Obviously,
ball.
you can't run 2-quarterback system in this game. I guess you could if you have your main quarterback and then like a backup in the halfback position, and then you run like a.
At the 40, at the 30,
Nobody get him.
to the 20,
Wow.
to the 10. He's all the way.
If you do like a lot of halfback passes, I guess you can run a 2-quarterback system.
Made this play.
And the secondary didn't quite seem alert enough to defend that pass.
How do I feel about the new college football game? I'm guessing you mean the one, the new one that's, yeah, one that's coming out next summer. Well, if it's anything like Madden, like the current Maddens, then I guess it's still going to carry over all of its problems. And I haven't played a Madden past Madden 16, and the only reason I played that was because I literally found it outside on the floor. It was after a hurricane.
Texas Tech
But
ready to kick it away.
I mean, I think it's cool that they're going to bring back the college football game.
Caught at the 8. Makes it to the
Like,
22-yard line.
I feel like I'm going to play it, you know.
But I don't think these guys are too concerned.
You never want to start a game playing
What I don't like
This
is that
offense knows what it has to do to get things level.
it's consistently
They'll take over
only
the
one
22-yard line.
company that makes football games. And I'm sure you've heard that rant a million times. But it's kind of like if
On the ground, and he won't get back
if
to
there
the
was
line.
only one company that made
But that doesn't mean he won't
an
come up with
RPG
labor
game,
for
or
a
one
ball
company
carrier.
that made a freaking tennis game, or one company, you know, we miss out on all the
Second
like,
down, 13
if you look
yards
at
to go.
all the other kind
Ball at
of
20.
genres of games, there's tons of, like, all these companies making different kinds of games and adding their own wrinkles, and you know, all these independent projects, and it's a lot more activity,
Comes away with about 2
and
yards on a little
everybody
counter
wins
play.
when that happens. And part of the problem is that,
Their own 22-yard
of course,
line.
that there's
Third
exclusive
down.
licenses and all that. But the fact that exclusive licenses are profitable, it's not even necessarily EA's fault.
He's on the run. He's out to the 30. And he's tackled.
It's not EA's fault alone. Like, for example, the NFL. The NFL is the one who pushed the exclusive license, right? I know that with college athletics, it's a little bit more tricky. There were more options in the
From
past.
their own 36-yard
Like, you
line.
had
First down.
NCAA Game Breaker by 989 Sports. You had, of course, the EA football games.
Roach on a counter, left side.
You had
And he's probably out of bounds at the 37.
well, I guess the main companies were EA, 2K, and 989 that were making college games. But I think there was one or two more in like the PS2 era. So even with like three companies, that would have been, I mean, anything more than one is better than one, you know.
Wilson takes it left.
So,
Around the 34-yard line.
and like the farther back you go, the more sports games you have. And it just sucks that exclusive licenses, or
From the
just
34-yard line.
having to
Second
have a
down.
license is like the hallmark of a simulation game. That's kind of the market's fault, you know.
The halfback with a carry.
The fact that that's more profitable, and I understand why. You know, you have people that they recognize their teams. You know, I mean, I like playing as Texas A&M, but a solid game is a solid game. But like playing all pro football, 2K8 probably has
It's 1st and 10.
the best gameplay overall of any football game, I would say. And that's an unlicensed game. There are legend players and all that,
They go with a run, and he
but
brought down in the backfield.
it's not like having the Dallas Cowboys or an official college team. And that's probably why it failed, I think. So
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 23
it's kind of like, if you're a sports gamer, I think everybody, unless you play Madden, even if you play Madden, if you're a sports gamer, you find a way to deal with the drought of games that has existed for the last 10 plus years, maybe.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
And it sucks that we have to find ways to do that.
Defense to turn it up a notch
But
here in the red zone.
But at the same time, it's not all that bad, because these older games are not bad, and we still have them. They're not going anywhere. And you know, they obviously have a high degree of replayability, right? So
1st down. Let's see if they can put it in from 6 yards out.
APF 2K8, hands down best football game you ever played. Yeah, I remember first 2K game that I played was NFL 2K5, and that was back when it came out. I remember buying it at Walmart in 2004. I remember I wanted to buy a football game. It was, I can't remember what exact year it was. I'm pretty sure it was 2004. But I walked in, I saw Madden on the shelf, and I was like, I know Madden's a football game. I know Madden's a football game, but then I saw this other one right next to it, and it was ESPN NFL 2K5. And I saw the price tag. I was like, oh, $19.99. You know, I think I can pay that. I had no idea what the difference was. I just saw the price point. So I bought that one, and I loved that one. I didn't know how great I had it back then, you know, playing NFL 2K5 and comparing it to tons of games that have come after it.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 26.
And then years later, I learned about this unlicensed 2K football game called 2K8. I remember watching gameplay, and it looked, for some reason, it looked kind of funny to me. But I tried it out. I bought it. I tried it out. And man, it was,
From their own 26-yard line.
it took me a while to get used to, because it's not like an EA football game where you're just flying around, skating, and like the players don't have any weight. And everything had momentum. You had to plant your feet as a QB. You had to call the right play. There was hardly any cheese. There was a little bit of cheese online that I experienced because I played that game online a lot, and the servers are still up. So, like online, I remember there's this guy, and it was only one guy that would do this. Every time there was like when you would try a field goal, every time he would do a field goal, he would do this thing where he would move like the nose guard up to the right or something, and then he would put one guy like behind him or something, and he would get through every single time. Like 9 out of 10 times he was going to get through and block your kick. Obviously that's not football, right? That's cheese. And I don't know how he felt like he was a good player, but he would block all your extra points, he would block all your field goal attempts, so you had to score touchdowns. But I only experienced that with one guy, so
Maybe a few, but
To the
that's
very
it.
least, you know, it was kept to a minimum, and I could choose to not play with him if I wanted to. But compared that to an EA football game, and there's still good things about these older EA football games. But you compare some things, and there's you know, like the quarterbacks freeze up sometimes on the handoff. You got some weird, you know, suction blocks or suction catches. So there's still things about these older games that, well, particularly the EA football games that stand out like that 2K doesn't have a problem with. 2K's problems are so minimal that they're basically not there. And you have a solid football experience from beginning to end. And you're not going to lose a game because your QB froze on a handoff.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 49-yard line.
There's a lot to love about these older games.
Back to pass. He scrambles.
Oh my God.
This one is batted away.
He really came up with a save by getting a hand on the ball. That had big play written all over it.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 49.
I'm going to flip this play because I think I can get it to the right. Yep.
Wilson gets a carry right side. And down he goes at the 34.
Terrific execution by the entire offense to make that run work and to get the 3rd down conversion.
We've got a 1st and 10.
I think I've been running like every single play. It's just easier, I guess.
He's looking to pass.
Please catch that.
Throws falling back and finds his man. Tackle made around the 21-yard line.
A lot of my passes are like this. It's just the last second. Crap.
Past the marker to keep this drive moving.
From the 21-yard line, it's 1st down. Wilson gets the ball, and he's taken down around the 18-yard line. So the old counter gets 2, maybe 3 yards. From the 18-yard
So I really like running out of this formation a lot. I don't really use it at first, but there's times when they'll get really imbalanced. And you can flip it and go for big yards. I hope that's not an exploitation and just playing the game smart, you know. God. Oh my God.
He's got some blockers. And he's gonna go. Touchdown.
These happen a lot.
That shows you how quickly a game
Like
can
when you
turn
pass it
around.
and you get hit,
Defense made a great
and then
play, and all of a
defense is just
sudden,
like,
these
boop.
guys are right back in it.
It sucks. Well, now I'm down.
They'll go to work at the 47-yard line. 1st down,
God.
10 to go.
Come on.
And he's tackled at the 28-yard line.
I guess that kind of makes up for it a little bit.
Make things happen, and the defense might not be able to keep up at this moment. Hands
it to the back. Gets out to around the 18. And that'll be the end of the 1st quarter with our score. Texas Tech 14, Texas A&M 7.
I gotta get it into the end zone here.
From the
Not
18-yard line, it's 1st down.
come away with anything less than 7 points.
They're in the red zone, but that doesn't necessarily mean points. Last time they got intercepted. counter wrestled down behind the line.
This defensive lineman's got the kind of size and strength where he can disrupt the play all by himself.
My O-line can be pretty weak sometimes. Get pushed around too much.
They run it left. Now it's first and goal.
Just totally sandwiched that poor ref.
By the tailback to pick up a nice gain and a first down.
Too bad they don't fall over like they did in the PS2 games. That was always funny.
First down, and they are very close to tying this thing up.
I feel like 13 might be the best one.
He'll get the call again.
NCAA 13.
I'm not sure if they thought about that one too much or not, but
I think that was the first. That was the first Xbox 360 college football game that I went out and bought. I bought that one brand new. I think I pre-ordered it back when that was a thing. Of course, there was nobody dying to get their hands on 13, but
Big opening. Touchdown A&M.
Not a good play for the confidence of these defenders.
no, I
This
pre-ordered
back made
14,
that
not 13.
touchdown look easy.
Yeah, NCAA 13. I feel like I guess they made the passing a little bit better in that game. The running animations are kind of weird. I guess that's a little nitpicky though. The biggest thing for me is
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game.
how difficult are the base difficulties,
And now we take a look at the drive
and
summary.
how are the defensive AI play calling, like the situational awareness. Like if you're on 4th and goal and the defense comes up with 3 men down, like it's a pass or something. Obviously that's not going to work for me, you know. Because if they're lining up with 3 men down every single time, I mean that breaks the game.
They'll set up shop at the
If you can just
34,
run the
first
same
and 10.
play and get 4 yards every single time.
Reed drops back. Throws complete, and he stopped immediately. A gain of 6.
NCAA number 13 is underrated, you think?
He's in trouble.
Actually played it a fair amount a couple of years ago. Back when, I guess before 14 came out.
Calls an audible.
And I remember the difficulty was pretty good.
They'll go ground.
Like it's always,
Down around the 44-yard line.
This is a good call.
I'll always test football games. If I can, like I'll pick the worst team and I'll play one of the best teams. If I can
It's 4th down.
almost
They
beat,
come out in a punt formation.
you know, Alabama as like San Jose State or something, then on the hardest difficulty,
And down he goes at the
then
16.
I'm not going to
Well
have too
covered by
much
the
fun
kicking
playing
team. They
that
go
single
anywhere.
player.
What I like about this play is that the guys stayed in their lanes.
But
and
if
didn't allow
it's
big
tough, or
plays.
if they just
Perhaps
kill
the
me
first step in
on
getting
the hardest
defense on
difficulty,
track
then
is making the
that's a
offense
game
go
that I can play.
Nice job of containing the return
And
yards.
NCAA 14 is not like that. I can
They'll
beat
set up shop at the 16-yard
top-rated
line.
Texas as North Texas. And it sucks because a lot of that gameplay was really fluid. And, come on.
Nice defensive play.
The thing I like here is watch the awareness by the defender. Look how he reads this play, focuses on the ball once it's thrown, and then
I did
breaks
like
on the
how
ball
you
deflected
could,
away.
there was
That's
more,
tremendous
like,
effort.
physics were taken into account a little bit more. It made some of the animations a little wonky. But I liked how you could really run people over as a bigger player. So I'd always recruit my quarterbacks like at least 230 pounds, so I could, you know, Tim Tebow shoulder charge them, fall forward every single time. So I did like that aspect.
First and 10. Ball on their own 27.
The physics animations were a little weird though. Pretty much any NCAA that's not 14 is going to be more challenging.
They'll go with the run once again. And down he goes at about the 37-yard line.
Online, like I said, you're playing against humans, so at least the play calling is more accurate. Come on.
Got a receiver
That was bad.
You can't blame him for not hanging on to that pass. He got hit pretty
I did
hard.
like how you could like change the conferences and change the like the custom conferences was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun with that.
Hand off and he won't make it.
It's a good surge by the defense. They really disrupted the timing on that play and gave them no chance to get the first.
Don't get me wrong, I like 14, but 13 is the game I'm about to start a dynasty with.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it.
Yeah, the
Kind of surprising
dynasty is
here
what
that they didn't
is
elect to punt.
what
I
makes
don't
these
agree with
games
this
fun
call.
to me. Come on, catch this.
The tight
Uh-oh.
end's got it for a
That's a
first down.
touchdown, I think.
He's got an opening. Inside
Come on.
the 30.
Come on. Ah,
And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 7.
He diagnosed the blitz immediately and had time to improvise for the big play. That's the kind of quick thinking you need.
12 and 13 are
as a
pretty
quarterback.
similar. I kind of like playing coach mode a little bit. Like if you want a really realistic kind of coach perspective, playing as
First down.
like
They'll
the
line up on
broadcast
7-yard
camera
line.
coach mode is pretty fun.
In the red
Because
zone
then
again. Let's see if they'll
everything
get
that the
another
players
touchdown.
do is the player's fault. Because if you think about it,
They'll bring him down at about the 5-yard
like
line.
I play a lot as a quarterback on offense, obviously, and I as the user am making all the decisions. So I elevate a player's ability when I take control of them.
It's 2nd down. Here we go. From
That's
the
not
5-yard
it's
line.
obviously not true for all the AI
Around the
players.
line.
They're subject to whatever flaws of programming that they have.
Roach gets another handoff. And for Roach,
So
he's got a second
you
rushing
really get to
touchdown.
see
That
the
was just an
characteristics of a
excellent
player
individual effort to find the end zone.
when it's in coach mode, because you're not controlling them. You just tell them what play to run, and then you step back and watch it happen and adjust as needed. So, of course, that would be multiplied if there were like player abilities like in 2K8, where each player has his own set of abilities that make him unique.
They're on the right side of the
I think that
50
would
as
be-
they start this drive.
That would be the way to do a dynasty. Come on. I definitely like playing the games and not simming through it. I like the long play format a lot better. 'Cause if the game has bad gameplay, then if you want to still play it because of its franchise or season mode or whatever, then you can sim it.
Third down now. and they
Kinda
need
like,
to get down to the 37.
What is it? Game Breaker 2001 on the PS2.
Looking to
I
throw.
got that game the other day, and it's a horrible game, gameplay-wise, you know, in modern perspective. But they have a cool season feature where you can either, if you're playing your, I don't know what they call it in that game. I think it's like Legacy or something is like the Dynasty mode. You can play a bowl season. You can play bowl seasons, or you can play tournament seasons. So
It's 1st and 10.
that was
Ball on
back
their own
in
15.
2000. So you could play, you know, college football season with a tournament at the end, you know, during the postseason, or you could do the regular bowl championship series, the bowl
They
series.
just always seem to have a beat on the play.
So the
They
gameplay
line up at the 14.
is,
It's
you
second
know,
down.
hard to play. It's just not very pleasant. But if you wanted to, sim through a couple seasons with like tournament play and all that,
Little handoff
that would be cool.
at the 40.
Good run.
He's been tearing it up in the running game. That carry puts him over 100 yards.
I know there's a lot of people that, to keep to shorten the amount of time that you spend on playing a large amount of seasons with a team. They'll just sim through all the games and maybe play here and there,
They give to the tailback.
which is fine if you want to do like a fantasy draft or something and do like a one-off season and see if you get to the postseason. But I definitely like playing
2nd and 7.
all the way. Because if I didn't, then I'd just play a tech simulator,
Throws out to the back, and he can't
That was
go out.
potentially disastrous. I've thrown a couple passes like that, and the defender catches it.
The
I'm
offense
going to call a
calls
timeout and run one last play.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 43.
I guess I'll stay to the left side here.
Roach gets the ball. Good outside run there.
Great effort here by the ball carrier, but I think they need to pass in that situation most of the time.
The offense calls a timeout.
That was stupid. Well, I guess I'll go for it.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here. I got to tell you, I'm really surprised that they aren't going to just punt this ball away. They run for the first, and they don't get it.
Well, they decided to go for it, but the defense slammed the door on it.
Just saw that
That's
coming.
the definition of coming through when it matters most.
So hopefully they don't kick a field goal here. So I totally. There we go.
The offense
I can
calls
choke
a
slammed
timeout
him.
from their own 37-yard line. 2nd down. Back to pass. 1st down grab. The offense calls a timeout.
Huge play for both the
Well,
quarterback
this
and
is all my
receiver.
fault.
It all starts with the big fellas up front who provided the time to get the quarterback a chance to throw.
And it falls short. No.
See what I can do here. No.
And we've reached halftime.
So I
here.
unnecessarily
The
gave
score,
Texas Tech a chance there at the end.
21, Texas Tech 14.
Because I wanted to get a first down. Let's check out the game stats. See how bad my passing is. 4 of 8. 4 of 8 for almost 100 yards and a pick. And a bunch of running on the ground. So we get the ball back.
Kicking off to start the
So
second half.
hopefully I'll be able to get another score here. Chris Wilson.
Takes it at the 12. He's taken down at the 27-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 27. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Roach
Oh,
gets the ball.
God.
And he's tackled at the 21-yard line.
It does suck getting stuck behind your own guys.
You're looking for some solid north and south progress. You never want to give the defense a play like that to build their confidence.
Come on.
Looks to pass.
Come on, man.
Receiver, and he dropped it.
There's been so many plays, not just in this game,
From their own 21-yard line.
where the receiver's
It's 3rd down.
wide open or reasonably open and just drops it.
Ward calls an audible.
Come on.
Drops back to pass.
Catch it. Good.
They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Tight ends can really be a wild card in any offense. Sometimes the defense are a little bit confused on how to handle them.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41.
So the inconsistencies in catching from my receivers, be it tight ends or wide receivers,
They work the right
kind
side.
of
There is nothing going there.
forced me to run
Gains about
a
yard on the
lot.
play. From their own 42-yard line. 2nd down. He gets another carry. He's tackled at the 44-yard line.
I feel like I could have gone more
Gains
on that
around 2
one.
yards there on the misdirection run. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49. Here's a handoff, and he's brought down right away. Roach gets around 3.
Felt like I should have gone to the left a little bit more. Well, no. I was screwed either way.
Back counter play.
Let them punt that.
This drive will start at the 21-yard line.
So my defense
1st and
has
10.
held up okay last couple drives.
Looking to throw. Tackle made at the 29. Reed calls an audible. Short over the middle. They'll bring him down at about the 41.
It's tough to get past these linemen.
And he's tackled right away. And that's what we were talking about.
Now they're getting into character, just throwing every single down and making it.
Throwing this one into coverage, but good accuracy, and again, great timing on the throw.
Hands it off. And he's tackled at the 30.
Option or play action.
Makes the catch and look out. Brought down at the 21. Gain of 9. Reed calls an audible. Again with a carry. So that 3-yard
Well, we got
stop
to
by
him,
the
but
halfback
all they needed
is
was a
the
yard.
first down.
Even though they got the first down, this defense did a pretty good job of bottling up the back before he could make anyone else miss.
The offense gets set as they attempt to put an end to these red zone blues. Dumps it
Screen
complete over the middle.
pass.
And they make the stop at the 11.
Ooh, I'm getting torched with that no huddle. Another screen.
Gets it. He's in space.
Ooh.
He's hit and got away.
You got to give each of these guys credit for getting in sync. Really.
So now we're tied up.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
I think I need to
Runs left and quickly taken down. Roach only gets about a
change up
yard
my
there on the
offensive
halfback
play
cut.
calling just a little bit here.
Second down and 9 to go.
I feel like this is a blitz.
He drops
God
back.
dang it.
And he's sacked.
The offensive line has to at least
Thought they were
slow the
open,
guy
too.
down a little bit. He was
God
in
dang
there
it.
in no time.
Defense hoping for another sack here on 3rd and long.
All right, Weber sometimes breaks past the cornerback here.
Ward back to throw.
Come
And
on.
it's knocked away. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out.
Not the way I wanted that to go.
From their own 28-yard line, it's 1st down.
Come on, get that guy.
Wants to throw, but he's not going to have time. They got it. Great effort by this kid to get in there and make the sack. 2nd down, 13 yards to go. Ball on their own 25.
Come on.
Looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. That one sailed on it.
All right, 3rd and 13. Let's see what we can do here. Come on. Come on. Man in motion. Is he covered? Yep. Get this guy. Get him. Get him. Come on.
This guy's got the combination of smarts and reliability.
Man, I hate it when they just convert on 3rd down.
No wonder he's looked to
Feel like you're going to get a stop and then nope.
They're changing the play.
It's like almost more traumatizing just to get beat every single 3rd down than to just
right around the 46-yard line.
get beat on 1st down every time.
He may have changed things up here.
Come on. Get this guy.
Throws a strike over the middle.
Man, you kill me with those screens.
Down at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup on the screen play.
I like the play call here. Getting to the receiver on the screen, he had blockers in front, and he turned the play into a nice little game.
Complete. He's got room. And they make the stop at the 37. Reed to the air on 1st down.
Oh, Ben Ward with the pick.
And he is drilled at the 43-yard line. Spectacular.
Game changing. Oop. Nice. Threw it right to him.
Saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled at about the 49. A gain of 8 on the carry. So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Come on, catch this. God, I should have just ran.
He was looking for the tight end.
He'll learn he doesn't
Bo
always
Ward
need
and
to
his
use his cannon.
freaking
Sometimes
accuracy.
precision is more important than power.
He'll get the call again.
At least we got the
The
first.
41. He got the 1st down and much more.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a threat every single time he touches the ball.
He's changing things up. Ward looking to throw on 1st down.
That was a stupid throw.
Well defended that time.
You're right. Great job here by the
Stupid
defender
throw.
playing the ball, keeping his balance, and getting in the way of that pass.
When I run the ball, I'm calm, collected. So much can go wrong when you pass. So much.
Roach again brought down in the open field. That's a gain of 8.
Not to mention you have to risk an interception every time. Every single play you got to risk an interception. What am I looking for? Injury. Okay.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
All right, we got the first.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And we'll head into the final quarter of play with the score all knotted up. And this play is number 8 on the drive. brought down, nothing doing. A yard if they're lucky on that pass play.
Nice grab there by the tailback to at least move the ball forward for some positive yards.
It's the 9th play of the drive. 2nd down. Ward doesn't like what he sees. Ward drops to throw.
Ah, what was that? What was that?
He had to get rid of that.
Why did they stop? Shouldn't the game call that interception? I mean, interference. Number 80. It's held up by 40.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it didn't result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 18. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here.
Oh, and an injury? Okay.
Walker, set
Please
to go
catch
to the
this.
air.
Thank God.
And that sets them up for the 1st and goal.
He showed you right there why a defense can
Paul
never
Walker, the
lose
backup,
games.
actually has
Take
more
care of
accuracy
offensive coverage,
than Bo Ward, the starter. And actually, Paul Walker, in all the categories that really matter, is kind of a better QB than Bo Ward. Bo Ward's better overall.
Roach takes a pitch. Tackle made around the 4-yard line. Roach comes away with about 2 yards on a little toss.
He's not as
play.
fast,
It's 2nd and goal.
but you know,
They're crowding that line
just
of
don't run
scrimmage.
him like Tim Tebow and you're fine.
They'll bring him down around the 3-yard line. That run picks up a yard, maybe less.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. There wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line.
I'd really like to score a touchdown on this one.
They put everyone up on the line. Little counter
Thank
tries to get to
goodness.
the corner. Touchdown A&M.
Thank goodness.
Quite a performance for him today.
Celebratory
Three
drink
rushing
water
touchdowns.
out of the A&M
Until
cup.
they can figure out how to slow him down, it's going to be very tough for them to get back into this game.
Okay.
First down, 10
All
yards
right.
to go.
We can hold him to a field goal here. That would be nice.
Reed drops to throw. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
Just hold him to
They'll
a
line up
field
with
goal.
5 wide receivers.
Now they're going 5 wide.
Reed changes the play at the line.
Man,
Nice pitch and catch for the first down.
I don't know how they
He
get
gets
so
400
open.
yards receiving with that grab.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
Reed doesn't like what he sees. Reed drops
Scramble,
back to
get him,
pass.
get him.
And they
Get on
bring
the
him down
ground.
for a sack on the play.
2nd and
That makes
14.
4 sacks today.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
Hands are getting sweaty. Get this guy.
Reed steps back to pass.
Oh my God.
Oh, to the end zone.
Ooh.
That close to being intercepted. Unbelievable. He had a pick in the end zone and it just slipped right through his hands.
Wow, he
Come
is
on.
really kicking himself after that one.
3rd and 14. This is it. Come on. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
Catches it. And sets them up with a first and goal.
Nice throw to hit
Well,
the
that
out route
sucks.
against man coverage for a first down.
That's okay. That should put us in a position to kick a field goal for the win.
Just the play at the line. Reed back to throw, and he's going to come up with a sack. Well, they sent the quarterback, and he was able to make the sack.
The offensive
Looks
line
like
was just too slow to pick him up.
T-Tech's
By the time they saw him, it
QB
was
is getting a
too
little
late.
feisty.
It's second and goal. 8 yards out.
I would be too if I got laid out like that. Come on, come on, come on.
Looks to pass.
Get him, get him.
Caught.
And he rolls in.
Down. Texas Tech. And for Reed.
Okay.
That's another touch.
So I'm going to set my tempo to balanced so I don't lose too much time. But my guys have a little bit of time to rest in between each play.
The offense will take over at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
That one went nowhere.
Run the middle and nothing there. Roach gets about a yard on the play. It's second and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line. Scrambling around.
Come on,
And it's
man.
knocked down. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there
Not
to get a hand on the football by the
Believe
defense.
this.
It's third down, 9 to go. Ball on the 34. Ward back to throw.
Come on, come on.
He's under pressure. He's tackled around the 45-yard line.
Okay.
How about that conversion on third down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
That was close. But we got it.
Looks to pass. From their own 45-yard line. Second down.
This one's a flip, I think. Let's see.
He'll get
Come
it
on.
again.
Come on.
He's at midfield. And he's tackled after possible.
Hey, that little extra block there at the end.
Gets 7 yards on the play. So we're looking at another third down here.
God dang it.
They run it for the first, and he stops.
It looked like he might pick up a head of steam and get the first, but the defense collapsed on him before he could get there.
Oh my god, I cannot believe I got tricked
Sometimes
by the
you get a bit
linebacker.
greedy when you're not playing from behind. And I think that's what happened
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
In my mind, they'd have been better off punting and forcing them to drive the length of the field.
In high
Stupid. He's coming up. I'm thinking that 87 is going to run right past him. And he's like, whoop, nope, just kidding, dude.
side, I've got to
Bastard.
think this coach is going to understand that that call just didn't make too much sense.
Well, the quicker they score, if their score is inevitable, the quicker they score, the better.
They bring him down in the backfield.
'Cause then at least then I'll have a chance. And if they score a touchdown here,
They're changing the play.
I also don't want them to run the clock out.
Completes it, and he's hit hard.
Third and
immediately.
10.
They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
Have to get him. Have to get him here. Come on.
He's changing things up.
Come on. Get off of
He
me.
drops back.
Get off of me.
Caught enough for the first down. And for Reed,
God, those linemen are just like
Well, this
sticky.
quarterback has had a solid game. He's done what's been asked of him and then some.
And this is still a tie game, so he's going to have to keep playing well because this game is far from over. He may have changed things up here. He makes a catch.
Oh my God, get that ball. Get that ball.
Great play.
Okay, so we got a chance to win it here.
It was a clutch play as well. Now their team has all the momentum.
Just punch that thing out. Okay.
The offense will start at the 24. Nice pitch and catch for the first down.
Nice one, good catch.
The 38-yard line.
I think he was going to go to his tight end the whole way, but the defense didn't expect it. Sometimes those big guys can fool defenders into thinking they're blocking.
Good catch.
Tight end's got another one. And he's tackled in the open field. That gives him 100 yards in the game.
This guy's capable of doing this game in and game out. He's that good.
They're calling an audible.
Dang, 3 catches in a row by Robertson.
He is such a good target, really anywhere on the field. But they like to get him the ball in short to medium range situations.
He's getting clutch. Clutch.
First down, 10 to go.
Can barely hold on to this controller. My hands are sweating. Come on, Young. That was a fullback.
First and goal.
If you're the defense, who do you try to cover this guy with? He's too fast for most linebackers. He's too big for most corners. You have to rely on your safeties, who generally aren't very good in one-on-one coverage.
He
Oh,
scrambled.
give me a block.
He takes off.
Jesus.
And they make the stop at the 3-yard line. He gained a good 6 yards on that scamper.
Laid out. Okay. So actually, we're good here. Because all we have to do is kick this field goal.
It's second down. So they line up on the 3-yard line going in. They're crowding the line. Tailback brought down for a loss.
It's never good for a back's confidence to get tackled for a loss. But this guy knows that he's got to just keep at it, and the holes will start to open up.
4-4 defense trying to come up with a defensive stand here. They run for the score, not going to get it. The offense calls a timeout. And here we go. This kicker has a chance to be a hero.
Oh, my God.
The defense calls a timeout. The defense calls a timeout. So it's coming down to the kicking game. This to give them the lead. The defense calls a timeout.
Got it.
Kick is up, and he's got it. And that gives
Okay.
them the lead.
So we're up 3. Get the lead.
It's like he doesn't even feel the pressure.
Had a very out of character drive there. Making those throws to the tight end, and the tight end actually catching them. So let's... Whoops.
If they field the kick here, a touchdown return is their only chance at victory.
Alright. Let's see what we're going to do here. Don't let him return it.
Robinson fields it at the 11. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Okay.
It's now make it or break it time for this offense. They can make up the deficit right here. Reed back to throw.
Get him. Get him.
Here they come. Once and all. Good.
Oh my God.
Kicked away.
Ooh, man. That was close.
And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, Texas A&M 31, Texas Tech 28.
That's a good game. Good game right there. I'll let my palms dry out. Jesus.
So let's take a look at our Reese's Perfect Play of the Game. Brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Kirk, your final thoughts on this one.
Coming into this game, it was a toss-up. Both teams could have been predicted to win, and no one would have blinked an eye.
Give me a second.
So the fact that it came down to the wire wasn't necessarily a surprise. Texas Tech played a good game out there, but they needed to make one or two more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 11.
Man.
For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Good showing there at the end by Bo Ward. No touchdowns, but he got pretty close to throwing some. Good game. Oof, I'm sweating. All right. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. Celebratory drink. Thanks for popping in. Hope to see you in the next one. Yeah. See you guys in the next one.